All right, what's up? Thursday in the bag, 12/12/24. Another fantastic day of market context and pre-planning levels with the power of order flow on full display, ladies and gentlemen. Full display. Now, we were super bulls coming into CPI yesterday. Day before CPI, we knew shorts were about to get bent, and we were heavy short today. And this is all because of what happened yesterday. Okay? I'm going to review NQ and ES, our pre-market plans that were sent, as you can see, yesterday. And we'll see how the levels and context played out today. Okay? If you like what I'm doing, please hit like and subscribe below. Helps me out, helps me kind of grow this channel. I like to think I do things a lot different than the majority of traders. And yeah, if the videos are cool, let me know. If you like what I'm doing, you want to come learn how to read order flow and just market context in general, I've got a fantastic team. I'm very involved with them. Links in the description. Come and learn, man. It's super chill. And like I said, I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of order flow and context videos on the site, and we do it every day in the room. I'm on mic for the first hour and a half of the day, 30 minutes prior to the open, reinforcing our plan, dissecting the Globex session. First hour of the day, I'm on the mic talking about the order flow and closes and levels and how everything's taking shape. And then I'm with the team all day long typing. And then at the end of the day, I do a hour-long recap video, which I just wrapped up, and all of this stuff is recorded and uploaded to the website. So very involved with my team. I hate to see guys get burned in this type of market, so it can really help you no matter what time frame you trade. Anyways, let's get into it. Last night, what did I say? ES. Well, folks, we saw the power of order flow on full display today. Excuse my spellings, a little bit dyslexic, so sometimes I spell stuff backwards. I sent out Sunday 55 to 35 low week scenario. This is what I sent on Sunday. I said, if we trade 35, expect buying back. Okay, what happened on CPI? We traded 40 and then we got bought all the way back. Expect a rally back, and that's exactly what happened. Same with 406 on NQ. That is correct. Sunday I said 406 on NQ. Wanted to be a bull? There we go. Up to 797. Perfection. Okay, so what did I say? We're familiar in all-time highs again. Okay, very short trip down. We know the deal tomorrow. What was my game plan coming in today? Sell 93.75 as sessions accept here and bulls can outbid it. Look for rotation back towards 74.25. Where was today's bid all day long? 74.25. These levels have not left my chart for weeks. Okay. Fractal framework of the markets, it's always the same. Okay. Once you understand levels, they mean something. Okay. Where was it bid all day? 74.25. Below that, 55. I had a target today of 55 from 85 because we couldn't close 85, and I'll get into it. Above 93, expect attempt again, blah, blah, blah. That scenario never played out. We couldn't even bid 85, and I'll talk about it a little bit. Okay. So as we can see, a very strong sell and balance position built today in the market. This was yesterday. So I knew this thing was about to get sold off. So what did they do on CPI? They trapped all you shorts low. They brought it all the way back up just to sell it to you higher, to sell it off. This is what they do. This is what they do. They trap retail people thinking, oh, we're breaking out, we're going up, and they just sell into you, man. They use you for distribution. Okay, that's what they do. Again, today, yes, this is what I said, but this could be looked at 93 to 54 best case scenario for today. As we can see, daily struggles have struggled up here exactly where we thought we would see them. NQ, same deal. Structure below is terrible. Yes, it is. What do we say for NQ? After the open, I wanted to be a fader from 718 today. I knew we had room up to 57, but if we couldn't get to 57 and we closed auctions under 718, which is right here, the importance of 718, right? This was sent an hour after the open and planned out at 9 a.m. this morning, and also 640. So I wanted to sell 718 and look for a target of 640. Okay. both the high and low of the session ended up being, right? For balance before we even opened. Awesome, right? So I called the high and low of balance before the market even opened. Fantastic contest. Yes, for the most part, both auctions are balanced. Okay, what does balance means? It means we bull side held, bear side held. Now possibly a two-way rotation day back with both sides defending their line in the sands. Absolutely, that's what happened today. We will update if upper or lower levels open up. Above 718 could sniff 57. Okay, I sent this at an hour after the open. But I would need to see a session acceptance above 718. They did that, and they tried, and they failed. Let's get into the charts. Okay, E-mini first. Very simple, fellas. You guys know the levels, right? This is what I laid out. So I was looking for 93 to trade, right? We're trying to get all the way up here. But for me, I understood that we have failed 93. And if we cannot trade it and we stay under 84.25, this means from the order flow that we can trade 54, right? That was my plan. You guys saw it, right? 84 to 54. That was my target, with the main pivot being 74.25. It's been on my chart for weeks. Look at these sessions. 74.25, 84. Look below, can't close 74.25, trades up to 84. Can't get the close. We close right on it. Barely closes above, immediately lost it. Where is it trade? 74.25. 74.25 bought. Where is it trade? The top. Where is the selling come in? 84. 84. Top. 84. Top. This is how I knew that that this thing was really about to come down here. We discussed this in our aftermarket meeting in depth on the order flow. All you guys tried to buy this. Boom, failed, drilled down. Once we closed my auction beneath 74.25, we all piled in short here. We knew if they weren't short already here, everybody shorted here, and we had a target of 64. Went right there, as you can see here, and we knew if we could get under 64, we would get to 54.25. And what happened in the after hours? Target number 2 hit. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect context. Super happy with how everything traded. You can see the power of order flow and just understanding the fractal nature of the markets. Just beautiful. You can see how beautiful it moves, man. So super happy with the ES. They did some nice tricking here on the NQ, and I'll kind of go over that as well. But as you can see, level to level to level to level, just beautiful, right? Really, really nice stuff, right? Very, very predictable price action before the bell even rang. We knew which levels were in play, and we knew which levels had to accept under above or below levels to open up other levels. It's very easy once you understand it. NQ, on the other hand, so a couple key stuff to kind of go over with NQ. Some stuff came into play from the CPI day, and I'll talk about that. And this is what I talked about with the team. On CPI, when we ripped up, if you guys remember my previous video, go back and watch my CPI review day. I alerted the team when we ripped up, we had very thin structure below 670. Okay, 670. And I said to the team, if they hold this, it's going to be propped here all day. And I knew if we got under 670, we would backfill all the way down to 600. That bid yesterday after 8:30 held all day long. And that bid showed back up today, right here, 670. Literally, right here. Right here. And I was like, I know who's buying here, right? So let's talk about the levels first. Now, I know we had room to 57. Okay, I wanted to trade 57, right? You guys saw that in my pre-market plan. But I think 57 is kind of like right about here. Okay. We couldn't trade it. We tried. But I wanted to sell 718. Okay, this is a very important level overall today. Well, for the NQ. Not 700, 718, right? So we open, where was the high of the session? Right to 718, right? And I wanted to trade down to 640. Where's the next session, dude? Next session barely closes over 718. They try to reach up to 57. Session closes under 718. Look at the short to the tick. And we got a beautiful 50-point move down. Well done, team. Right? By all means, this should have continued down into 40, where we would look to buy this level. We wanted to buy this level. But this bid at 670 from CPI decided to come in and say, fuck you. We're bringing it back up. Okay, they brought it back up. Where does it close? 718. Pull back. This is where it got really sticky. And where I was talking about with the team, I said, look, we've closed again under 718, but now we got a bunch of retail lighter traders. They're going to start bidding 700, and they're going to start bidding the open print, right? And this is where it got a little bit sticky, and I knew this was going to happen. So it come down, and you can see, there's nothing left to sell here, and they push up, and then we get this huge explosion over 718. So you might be thinking, oh, now we're going to 57, and I was like, hold up. This precise move here is what happened at 84 when all you guys bought that new high on 84, I think at 1 o'clock, ready to start that 30-minute session. Over 20,000 of you guys bought those contracts and you got sold into immediately. And this is why I was like, just hold up, don't buy 18 yet. And so when ES was doing this thing at 84, boom, this happened. And then we couldn't close under, and then we finally closed back under 718. Then it was time to fade this market hard. We fade the market hard. Where does it come down to? The 670 bid. And I kept telling the team, look, as long as we stay under 718 now for the rest of the day, we should be able to hit 640. And then we hit 640. So super happy with that. It just got a little bit sticky in here just because of the context. And I knew what type of traders would buy in here. And I'm like, they're going to make this a little bit messy. And where this is trading to us is looked at as kind of like a chop zone on the order flow. Like every day has kind of like a choppy zone, right? And we don't want to trade in there generally. And we try to avoid it, but 718 was our main level of context today. And we couldn't get up to 57. So we knew if we couldn't trade 57 and we got back under 718, we should be able to rotate down to 640. That's what happened. It just took a little bit to get there. But once we failed this, it was like, okay, this auction's done for the day. Time to go short. And we finally got down to target. Beautiful. So overall, pretty happy with the ES and the NQ here. Just got a little bit more messier on the NQ. They really tried to break this out, but if you were looking at the tape like we could tell there was no strength. Right, there's no strength in the bid. They're providing a bid to get you involved, so they can sell it to you, right? So they'll play both sides of the auction. They're like, okay, we're going to bid it here, we'll bring it up. Well, then we'll let retail buy up here, and then we'll sell just enough into retail so we don't crash the price. And then this is what's called a rotation, right? So it's much easier to see on the ES, whereas we do multiple rotations here: up, down, up, down, up. So they buy it here, they sell it all to retail here, but they sell just enough to not crash it. Then they bring it down, then they buy it down here as everyone's selling, and then they bring it back up here, rotate it, distribute it to people like us, retail traders. But they do just enough so they don't crash price. They're very, very good at what they do. Their algos, everything. It's very, very easy to see on the order flow. Right? And you can tell here, as soon as it comes up here, they just pull the bid, right? There's nothing left to bid, and they provide just enough bid so they can just sell, right? Like this breakout attempt here at 1 o'clock, this is the thing I was talking about with NQ, right? Like 20,000 of you guys bought here. They're like, you guys are probably like, this thing's going to fucking rip. We're over the open print. Let's go. Let's go. But then the market, you guys bought it. I'm not saying you guys in general, but a lot of you guys bought this. And then they just pulled the bid. Right? You were left holding the bag, right? So you can't go, I'll give you a little order flow hint here. You cannot go from buying 4,071 contracts to 75. Okay? That tells you that all this buying has been absorbed and you're about to get fucking dumped on. Okay? All that buying has been absorbed, right? They started absorbing you from here, right? And it'll keep going up while they sell into you, but they keep selling into you until there's nothing left to sell into. And that's how price reverses. And that's what we teach, and that's what we go over every single day, how the auction actually moves, right? This is just stuff they do every day, right? This is stuff they do every day. Look how much they absorbed here. 25,000, well over that. Almost 30,000 contracts in here. What happened? There was nothing left. Boom, drill down. So when you want to come read this stuff, click the link in the description here. Come and hang out with us and come and learn this stuff, right? You'll see trading in a different way once you can actually visualize what's going on. All right. So we'll see you later for Friday. I got to get this watch list done here for the team, and we'll see you tomorrow for Friday. We'll see what happens. Bulls got their work cut out for them, but we'll see kind of what happens here. Bye bye. See you guys. See you tomorrow.